What's up guys, it's Devin, and today I'm going to be doing a first impression on the NYX Total Control Drop Foundation. I hate filming with wet hair, and I'm literally wearing a Lego Movie t-shirt, but I figured we should go ahead and get this started, because if I put it off, then I probably won't get it done today, because I have other things I'm doing today. But at least I know my own limitations, you know? I'm gonna do some Googling. I know next to nothing about this product. I just saw it and was like, I should try that. This is what the bottle looks like. It comes with 0.43 ounces, and I picked it up at Ulta for $13.99. So it does retail for $13.99 or $14 on the NYX website. I didn't use a coupon or anything. I totally could have. I totally should have. But here we are, and it's fine. So it's a velvety matte finish. It's like a dropper. And they also sell a companion brush to like try and make you buy to use with it, but let me actually look at it. Also, I'm so sorry, my cat is making so many noises right now. So the brush just looks like a dense, like flat kabuki brush with like an angle, so it doesn't really look like anything special. So on the back of the box there's like a diagram that's supposed to show you how many drops to use depending on the coverage you want. So it says light is 2+ drops, medium is 3+, and full is 4+. This is just a hydrating primer from Makeup Forever. So the website says that there's 24 shades, which is amazing. That means there's definitely a shade that's going to match virtually everyone, but in store I think the display only had like 6 or 7. So I picked up what looked like my best match based off of that, and that's the shade 06 Vanilla. So I'm kind of at a loss of how to actually apply this, if I should put the product on my face and blend it out, or if I should put it on the brush first. We could try it both ways, I guess. So, yeah, I feel like that's not the way to apply it. Yeah, no. Okay. It's very watery. Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't know how you're supposed to apply this because it's so watery. Okay, alright, okay. This is low-key horrifying me. Okay. I have no idea what's going on right now. Okay, if you want out, you're gonna have to stay out. Do you understand me? Okay, so I basically just did one layer. I don't really know how to measure how much product I'm using because I don't know if the drops they mean are literally like, you know, like a single drop. If so, I totally disagree that one drop is any coverage because, you know, it's a tiny amount of product. So I'm a little confused about the way that they're trying to market it or the way that it's intended to be applied. It evened out my skin tone pretty well. I do think it may be like a teeny tiny bit too light, but it's definitely something that I can work with. But here you can tell that there's still like, you know, discoloration up through this area and then over here as well. I think that the best way to apply this is from finger to face. It's so liquidy. I can already tell you I don't like the way that this foundation has to be applied. It's kind of messy and it feels pretty time consuming. Okay, so I'm gonna keep blending this out. The brush that I'm using is the Crown C451 Round Buffer. This is the brush that I use for all of my like foundation and concealer applications. And this foundation does not set immediately either. I just touched my face and there's residual foundation on there. So I'm gonna give it a minute to kind of set in place. I don't love the way it makes my skin look, especially in this center area and my nose. But it just kind of makes my skin look dry and like a little cakey because it kind of settles into like your pores and your lines just a little bit and then kind of goes over it. So those are still kind of like accentuated under the product. But yeah, I'm gonna give this product like 2 or 3 minutes to kind of set into my skin so I can determine if I actually need to powder it, and then I'll go and finish the rest of my makeup and everything, and then I will check in with you guys once I've finished all of that. Okay, so I did my brows, so I know I look totally crazy right now with only my brows done, but I've given it like maybe 5 or 6 minutes to set, and it still feels slightly tacky on the skin. So it does set into the skin pretty well, but I am going to powder it just a tiny bit so I can kind of get rid of that tackiness. I'm going to use the RCMA No Color Powder, and I'm just going to lightly dust it over the face. So it has good coverage, and it is buildable, I think. But I don't like that it's matte but doesn't set completely, and then I also don't like that it highlights like your texture and if you have any dry patches or anything, I think it'll totally highlight that, because my nose is pretty well exfoliated right now. That's usually where I get issues with like dry skin, and it's still just, it's not 100%, you know, it's not bad. It's not bad, and I know that on camera it probably looks pretty good, but I'm gonna go finish the rest of my makeup. It is 12:13 right now, so we'll see how long it takes me to do that, and I'll be back once I finish that so you guys can see what it looks like with all the powders on top and everything. And we're back. It is 12:45, so 30 minutes since I last checked in with you guys. I finally put on some real clothes, aka a Halloween shirt I got from Target. So I finished up my makeup. I applied a few powders on top of the foundation. My highlight and blush I feel applied really nicely, but my nose contour I feel applied a little bit patchily and didn't really blend out as nicely as it usually does. And I do still think that has something to do with it kind of grabbing onto my like pores in the center area of my face. I'm feeling kind of torn right now. I don't know, the foundation's not bad. It's not. It looks really nice. I feel like it looks really good on camera too. I just don't know if it's everything that my heart wants right now. See, you can see my nose just kind of looks kind of patchy. It's not the best, but it's what we're working with, so it's fine. But overall, it's really not bad. Like, I was kind of dogging on it while I was applying it. I still don't love the application process. I think it's a little confusing. But it's not bad, so I'm gonna wear it throughout the day. Obviously, I'm gonna check in with you guys, and we'll see if it lasts, if it doesn't, or you know, if any other weird things happen. It's been a few hours since I last checked in. It is 3:51, so it's been around 3.5 hours since I applied the foundation. I feel like on camera and from afar it looks really good. Like, I look very flawless, very just like airbrushed, like my skin just glows naturally, but I don't love how it looks up close. Again, I've already told you guys around like the pores on my face, it's kind of clinging just a bit and kind of emphasizing that texture, but now around my like right under my nostril and on my chin, so around my whole mouth area, I feel like it's looking a little cakey. I just feel like it almost looks masky. Like I'm wearing like a whole layer of foundation that's so thick it's like a mask, and I just feel like it's not settling very gracefully. Ooh, I gotta show you guys that. So, do you see that? So what I just did is I realized this grease was holding product, and I tried to rub it out, and that's what it did. Not much has changed other than a little bit of that settlement, so that's all I have to update you guys on right now. So I'll check back in with you guys in a few more hours and we'll see what's happening. I just don't know. I purely do not know. So it is 9:30, 10:30. It's like 10:30 right now. So it's been quite a few hours since last time I checked in with you guys, and it's been like 9 hours since, or 10 hours since I originally applied the foundation. I don't see a big difference. It's getting a tiny bit shiny in the center of my face, which is totally normal after like 8 hours, 9 hours, a million hours of wear. I still just don't love the way it looks on my skin. It just doesn't look very good, you know? Like, it looks fine. Just kind of makes my mouth look a little dirty. It literally looks like I have a mustache right now. Yeah, so I'm not super crazy about it, and I don't see it changing anymore in the next hour, hour and a half, so I'm gonna go ahead and take off my makeup for the day. So this will be my final check-in. I hate to make like negative reviews and stuff, and this is not a bad foundation. I think it'd be really good if you're looking for something that's like a lighter to medium coverage. I feel like it would work well, or if you have like super smooth skin to begin with and you just need like some evening out of like your skin tone and stuff. I also think it would be good if you had a foundation that was too light or too dark to mix in to alter the shade. But yeah, so it's not a like total fail. It's not a bad product. It's just not quite good enough, you know what I mean? That's all I have for this review, this first impressions. Let me know what your favorite foundation in the drugstore is down below. And let me know if you've tried these or if you were interested in trying them and all that good stuff. You can follow me on all of my social medias. All that information is down below. And be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.